Hello everyone. In my last video, I talked about scientific management. I talked about different principle of scientific management, and today I am going to discuss about the techniques what Aryabhata Taylor has given of scientific management. If we talk, he has given 6 major technique of scientific management. In all these 6 characteristics, or all these 6 techniques, he will be covering all the implementation of the principle of scientific management. So basically, he talked about functional foremanship. He also talked about specialization of the worker, right? He talked about standardization of work. Other than that, he also talked about simplification, right? And after simplification, he talked about scientific study of work, right? And differential wage system, or we can say differential P system. And the last one is, that is 6th technique, is mental revolution. So we will be discussing one by one in my each video. And today I will be talking about first characteristics or first technique of scientific management, that is functional foremanship. F.W. Taylor has propounded the functional organization, and this form of organization is totally based on principle of specialization and makes full utilization of expertise in various experts, right? And in functional organization, work is divided into small parts, and each part is assigned to an expert. In this manner, all the benefit of specialization are availed of. So functional organization consists of so divided the management that each man from the assistant superintendent shall have a few functions as much as possible to perform. The reason for that is when the people will perform fewer function, they will be working appropriately, they will be having expertise in that. So basically, Taylor has suggested the division of the work of the factory manager into 2 sub-departments. He have divided basically planning department and production department, right? Planning department, we have 4 experts, and 4 experts are appointed in each of the department, planning also and production department also. And the expert in planning department do planning, and the expert in production department help in production. So if we talk about planning department and their function, the first expert is route clerk. Now, what is his function? Here, route clerk ensures the sequence of completing a particular work. Or say, he have to take care of that, what all process they have to pass, what all stages it shall have to pass before being finalized. He also decides the job to be done for the day and where it is to be done. So these are the works of route clerk. Second expert is instruction card clerk, and this clerk prepares the instruction card for the workers and hand them over to the gang boss. Now, who is gang boss? This is the expert in production department, and this we will be discussing later in this video itself. So this card contains information about the nature of the work. We also talk about procedure of doing it, material to be used, and the details about machineries. This will be the work of instruction card clerk. Third expert is time and cost clerk. So this clerk decides as to when a particular work is to be started and finalized, meaning that what time the whole work will take place. This he have to ensure. It is also decided at the same time at what cost the production will be produced, because here time and cost clerk is there. So both time and cost, both he have to consider. And the fourth expert is discipline officer. This discipline officer ensures that every work has been performed in disciplined way. So they are the 4 experts in planning department. Their work will be just to plan. They will not indulge into doing department. Now let's talk about production department, or you can say doing person. In that, the first expert is gang boss. Now, what is his role? The workers are divided into various groups from the point of view of control. And a group leader is selected, and that group leader is known as gang boss. He is the expert to ensure that both the workers and the machine are fit enough for the production and that the material required of for their uses or for their use has been made available to them. This is the main work of gang boss. Second expert is speed boss. Now, the main function of a speed boss is to ensure that all the workers are performing their job at the required and expected speed. If it is not so, then the speed boss tries to find out the cause of slow speed and hence the solution for it. Now, the third expert is repair boss. Here, the main function of repair boss, as name only suggests, is to keep the machine and tool in working condition. And the last and fourth expert is inspector. Here, he inspect the things produced and compares their quality with the standard prescribed for them and tries to find out the difference. And in case of unfavorable result, he initiate corrective action. So this basically functional foremanship is all about. Functional foremanship means dividing the work into a smaller part, planning and production department. Planning will be doing the planning part only. Okay, the implementation part will be done by production department. So that's it for today. In my next video, I will be talking about the rest of the technique. Till then, thanks for watching. Keep connected.